Okay, folks, I wanted to do a quick video on the new Athearn Genesis SD-60E. This is Loco number 6906, Norfolk Southern. One of the reasons why I wanted to do this quick video is I've seen a couple videos that's out, and no one has really touched base on none of the excellent features that has been added to this engine from Athearn. Number one is the number boards are lit. And that is amazing for Athearn because they normally don't do that. Another thing is they have LEDs, and the LEDs actually look a little brighter on the video than they do in person. They actually look more realistic in person. They don't look as bright white as they look in this video. Also, the LEDs for the ditch lights and the ground lights. This is the one feature that I haven't heard anyone mention, is the ground lights. Now, if you notice, there's like a small flutter to the ground lighting and to the number boards. It's not really noticeable as it is on the videos. Like, I'm looking at the ground lights now, and in the video you can see the flicker, but you don't really notice it in person. Same with the number board. You can notice tiny bit, but not as much as you see in the video. I mean, there's a lot of wonderful videos out there already on this locomotive. I also have the first responders. I haven't put it on the layout yet. Don't mind my layout. It's a wreck. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there have the same issue I do. You get working on stuff, and then before you know it, you got stuff sitting every place. But that's my case right now. But I just wanted to do this quick video because, like I said, there's a lot of things that people aren't touching on that is amazing about this new Athearn engine. I love Athearn products. I stopped buying Athearn because they didn't use LEDs or have lighted number boards. And I sold all those engines that didn't have those features because I wanted to get into more of the realism. I know a lot of people say, oh, the number boards don't matter, but to some of us they do. So that's just me, and every modeler has his own opinion. But I just wanted to really touch on the features of this thing. I got the sound off now because this sound on this engine is amazing, but it's most definitely loud. And even when I'm talking a little louder, you can barely hear me over it. So I just thought it'd be better to turn the sound off. I will give a quick toot from the horn because the horn is amazing. It sounds so clear and crisp. It's just out of this world, man. I love what Athearn's done here. I got to turn the sound on for that, so we'll have a brief. There's the ditch lights, though. I tooted the horn, but I got the sound off. But I also delayed the ditch lights for the grade crossings, so they go a little longer. But I'm going to kick the sound on just long enough for you to hear this amazing horn on this engine. And the bell sounds great too. I mean, overall, everything on the engine is great. Like I said, there's really nothing I can complain about. Athearn did an amazing job on this. You know, everyone wants the wire rail, handrails, and all that stuff. These are plastic, but they're done really fine. You're not going to be able to see it too good. I'm using my iPhone, which, you know, they say it's an amazing camera, but it's not all it's cracked up to be sometimes. But that being said, when I talk about the iPhone, we're talking about this new SD-60E from Athearn. Absolutely amazing. It's a great locomotive. If you haven't bought one and you want one, get them. They're not going to be around long, man. This thing is absolutely amazing. Like I said, great locomotive from Athearn. I'm glad to see that they're stepping up their game now. And also, I ain't gonna be able to really show you guys, but these little hoses are now rubber. They are movable. They're made out of little rubber hoses or little rubber somethings. They got the glad hands and all that on them. And that's a totally cool feature because we all know how easily they break off when they're just plastic. So those are, you can actually move them around. It's not going to really affect it that much. Overall, man, Athearn did great. I got to give them their props on this one. Kudos to Athearn, and thanks for watching. Sorry it's not a great review. I don't do reviews. I just thought that, you know, I wanted to put something out there because no one touched on the ground lights, which is definitely an awesome feature for all of us modelers, and I hope they continue to do that. All right, thank you, folks. Everybody, enjoy your trains, man.